Major Slack Videos.
Hey, welcome back to Major Slack Videos, your first stop for titillating tactical Elden Ring gameplay. Let's do the Queen RENNALA boss fight. This is the boss fight for this particular legacy dungeon, Academy of Rea Lucaria, and this boss fight can be total hell, or it could be real easy. If you let it drag out, it's total hell. If you get it over quickly, it's real easy. Alright, and I'm going to set you up with everything you need to do this boss fight, and then I'm going to hand the reins on over to Gamer Slack, and I'll do commentary on top of that on the boss fight itself. So first of all, we need good magic protection, because Queen RENNALA, there's two phases of the fight. In the second phase of the fight, she always starts off with this absolutely hellacious Comet Azure spell, which is heavy duty magic beam, laser beam spell that just obliterates everything in its path. So you want your best magic protection on magic, like magic damage negation. That would be, it depends on what you have. I think everybody got this, but start off with all your Carrion's Knight gear. Okay, everyone's got the Carrion Knight armor. That's got good magic damage negation. And I don't think you're going to be able to do better than that with the armored gauntlets or the greaves. You might be able to do better with the headgear. And I could do better by putting on the imp head wolf. I can't remember if this is guaranteed or a random drop. I think this might be guaranteed. I'm going to look it up, and I'll post a comment, or rather post a notice at the top of the video there. I'm going to go with this. Whatever you can muster up to get the best magic damage negation here. Okay, so I got 25. Right? Obviously you want your newly acquired Carrion Knight's shield, and we're going to go with two weapons. The Bloodhound's Fang is going to do all the heavy lifting against Queen RENNALA herself, and she's got all these minions that are going to be throwing books at you during the first phase. To take care of them, put on Roger's Rapier, and you're going to hook it up with the Gravitas Ash of War. Okay, Gravitas, Magic Affinity, and that'll be excellent against... She's got all these minions. At the first phase of the fight, she's up there in a big bubble, she's completely invulnerable, and she's got all these, like, students who are, like, crawling around on the ground, and some of them are throwing books at you. And meanwhile, Queen RENNALA is throwing all this crap at you all the time. The best way to deal with that part of the fight is put your shield up and look for the minion that has a yellow halo circle around them. That's the one that you have to kill. You have to kill it. You just have to damage them. But, you know, I go for a kill. And there's three of them. Find the three, and once you kill or damage those three, then Queen RENNALA will descend. Once she descends, switch over the Bloodhound's Fang and go for it with the Bloodhound's Finesse. And that does a lot of damage, even without buffs. And as far as buffs, gonna keep the Gold Pickle Foul Foot. What would be really good is some Spellproof Dried Liver. Get that ready to go. As far as your Flask of Wondrous Physic, there's not much that's gonna help, except I'd say maybe the Strength Knot Crystal Tear and the Green Spill Crystal Tear. The Strength Knot Crystal Tear to give you a little bit of extra damage on your Bloodhound's Fang, and this to help with your stamina recovery, which is important. Flasks. You're not going to be using much FP, and you're going to be recovering health a lot. So I would go with 5 and 4. Spirit Ashes. Definitely the demi-humans, and we're going at night to make them more aggressive. This we could swap out with... we don't need the steed, so what can we use that would help? Some Exalted Flesh would be great. It's just a matter of having time to take it. I don't believe we actually have the recipe for that yet. No, we do not. Let's go buy it right now. That would be down here, near Fort Height. This merchant right here has a cookbook for Exalted Flesh, which gives you 20% extra damage on physical attacks. Straight towards the big earth tree. Eventually see a campfire. There's the campfire, and there. Let me grab some smoldering butterfly.
Ah, how nice.
Nope, this one right here. Armorer's Cookbook 3. I'm going to buy this. It's going to be very useful to a samurai. Okay, and now we can make Exalted Flesh. Missing some hefty beast bones. And the lump of flesh. Arterial leaf is a rare ingredient that is limited. We've been finding it all over the place. You should have a lot by now. Raw fruit, you should have a lot. As far as hefty beast bones and lump of flesh, you could easily farm those by going to the Third Church of America. Turn to the south, and you're looking for all the pigs. These things right here. Kill them, and you have a chance to get hefty beast bones or bad pig. There's a lot of them in this area. There's at least 7. There's some more over there. And no luck this time. Wouldn't you know it? I'm making a recording and I'm not getting one hefty beast bone. Take my word for it. They do drop hefty beast bones and lump of flesh. Come on, game. Cooperate, fucking A. Give me one drop. There we go. Hefty beast bone. Hey, told you. And make a liar out of me. Now give me a lump of flesh. Hefty beast bone. But they will drop lump of flesh as well. Beast liver. Okay, trust me. At any rate, we're only going to need 1. And we have it. Back to the debate parlor. Okay, so we don't need the horse. We could use that slot for Exalted Flesh. Spell-proof dried liver is going to be good. Gold pickle foul foot is going to be good. Demi-human ashes. Flask of wondrous physics set up the way I showed you. And that's about it. And wait until nighttime to make your demi-human ashes more aggressive. Okay, wait till nightfall. Let me give a quick rundown of the strategy. It's a 2-phase fight. Like I said, she's invulnerable in the first phase. She'll be in a big yellow bubble up above. In this phase, you're going to use exclusively your rapier with the Gravitas Ash of War until you kill 3 of those minions who also have little yellow bubbles around them. Once you've killed or damaged them to stop them from like throwing bugs at you, she will descend. And the easiest way to kill them is to just get close. Don't even lock on. Just get close. Gravitas. And that will have the effect of wiping out any other minions in the area. And the more them you wipe out, the easier it will be to lock on to RENNALA when she finally comes down. Alright, so once you spot the ones with the yellow circle, boom, do them in, doing 1. Run around with your shield up all the time. Find another one, do her in. Run around the shield up, find the third one, do her in. Once you've done in 3, switch over to your Bloodhound's Fang. First phase, yeah, that's where you want to use your Exalted Flesh. Take your Exalted Flesh, glump glump, and then get up to Queen RENNALA. She's going to come down, lock on, Bloodhound's Finesse. 1, do a follow-up strong attack. 1, do another one, follow-up strong attack, and that should kill her. That should do the first phase in right away. As soon as you finish the first phase, take a flask of Cerulean Tears to refill your FP. Quickly refill your FP, and if you can, spawn your demi-humans. If you can't, the first thing you're going to do when you get to the second phase is spawn your demi-humans, and then start running sideways, or preferably like at an angle. So let's say she's there, you're going to run at an angle like this as you're approaching her, and keep circling around, because she's going to pop out that Comet Azure spell, and that will help you avoid it. Meanwhile, your demi-humans are closing in, and as soon as she stops at the Comet Azure spell, take your Exalted Flesh, lock on, and again, and keep doing that until she's dead. Meanwhile, she's going to be spawning all kinds of hellacious summons. She could spawn a Bloodhound Knight. She could spawn whatever summons she spawns. Don't deal with it. Just go right after Queen RENNALA. Like I said, you got to get this over quick and painless. Okay, really quick. Otherwise, it turns into total hell. So just focus on Queen RENNALA, and you got 5 flasks of health. Gobble those down if need be, but ignore the summons. And I figured the best way to ignore everything is just like have Queen RENNALA right in front of you and just roll towards her. Just keep rolling until you get within range, lock on, do that finesse, follow up strong attack, and until she's done. Alright, that's the plan. Gonna hand things on over to Gamer Slack. Alright, Gamer Slack down there in the trenches behind the gun, and MC Dub Slack here in the rear with the gear on the microphone calling the play-by-play. This fight was pretty much textbook. I would like to clarify, in the second phase I would prioritize, this is Gamer Slack just getting it straight, what buffs he's gonna take when, even though I just completely zoned out and forgot, and then so that's what I'm telling you right now. The most important thing, okay, in the second phase is to get those demi-humans out there. If you don't have time to do the buffs, or if you're in too much of a panic to take your Exalted Flesh or your spell-proof dried liver, forget about them. The most important thing, priority number 1, when you get in the second phase, get those demi-humans out there, and then refill your FP so you can start doing the Bloodhound's Finesse. If you have time, take Exalted Flesh, and if you have time, take the spell-proof dried liver, especially in the second phase. You won't need the spell-proof dried liver in the first phase. First phase is all about physical damage. And here I'm just double-checking everything. When you get to the elevator, the best thing to do, just in case you die, hope you don't, just in case you do, take the elevator up, stand behind the little pressure plate as you're taking the elevator up. Okay, so stand it up, go over to the pressure plate, stand behind it like this, and when you get to the top, wait till the pressure plate goes up, and then run across it. This will send the elevator back down. That way, if you screw up the fight, you won't have to wait for the elevator to come back down when you try again. Right? Take your Flask of Wondrous Physic, and we're gonna go in, and there'll be a cutscene. I'm gonna let the cutscene play out.
Hush, little Calva. I'll soon birth thee anew, a sweeting, fresh and pure.
Alright, it's game on. First thing I do is just do a gravitas anywhere, like right away. There's one of the minions with the yellow circle. Go right towards it. Don't lock on. Just get near and do the gravitas attack. That'll be enough. Just have to damage them. You don't have to kill them. There, that's all three. Now I'm going to take my Exalted Flesh. Alright, I'm just refilling my FP. I forgot to take the Exalted Flesh. Go right up to Queen Rennala. Bloodhound's Finesse. Follow up Strong Attack. And again. And I forgot to take the Exalted Flesh, but it finished her off anyways. And I'm quickly refilling my FP, and I was trying to do the Demi-Human Ashes, but I couldn't get them out in time. But it's most important that you refill your FP at least. So as soon as you get into the second phase, you can pop out those Demi-Human Ashes right away. And here's the second cutscene. Let this play out.
My beloved, have no fear. I will hold thee. Patience. Ye will be countless born, forever and ever. Upon my name as Rani the Witch. Mother's rich slumber shall not be disturbed by thee. Foul trespasser. Send word far and wide. Of the last queen of Caria, Rennala of the full moon. And the majesty of the night she conjureth.
Alright, it's on. First thing, out go the Demi-Humans, then run sideways. Took a bit of a hit because I had to take time popping the Demi-Humans out. Refill. Health up. Lock on, and I couldn't get to her in time, so now she's doing the full moon thingy. So just back away when she does that. Get down. Still couldn't get to her. Lock on. Here we go. See how much damage it does. And I got the follow-up strong attack. She nailed me. And now it's all about survivability. She spawned the wolves. Whatever summons she spawns, forget about them. Just survive. Take her health, push towards Rennala, Bloodhound's Finesse, and keep at her hard. And she knocked me back. See, I'm completely ignoring the Bloodhound's Knight summon that she spawned. And I'm pushing hard towards Rennala. This should finish her off. And take her gold pickle foul foot, and that's it.
My dear daughter, weave thy night into being.
As you can see, the Demi-Humans performed famously. 4 of them survived. They're excellent for this fight, especially if you go at night. There you go. Easy peasy. Like I said, easy peasy if you go at her hard and get it over with quickly. If you let it drag out, well, we'll just notify your next of kin.
Where did ye flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide. There are books and light aplenty, dither not. Come out, say I, or will ye be gravestones, to be better born anew?
Okay, and now that we defeated Queen Rennala, we can use her to respec. Pardon me, respec. But it will cost a special item. And this here, this chest, you can only open it after you complete Rani's questline. Let's go talk to Queen Rennala. Hey there.
Thou, is it thy wish to be born anew?
And by
to
born anew.
become a sweeting? reborn of my beloved egg.
And a real rebirth will allow you to respec, but you need a larval tear. And I believe there's, I forget how many, is at least 20 in the game. There's tons of them. And I'm going to show you where to get some. But at any rate, you can like change your appearance by going to the cosmetics screen. And even your gender. But I don't want to do anything with that.
Be not alarmed, nor afeared. I would birth thee as a sweeting, fair and fine.
That's nice. That's nice. Okay, so that's it. You can come back here anytime you like and respec anytime you like, as long as you've got larval tears. Costs 1 larval tear to respec. Doesn't cost any money, just a larval tear. And position yourself nicely on the other side of Queen RENNALA there, GamerSlack. So I can sign up. There we go. Okay, so that's it. My name is Major Slack, and I approved this video. If you do too, please give the old Slackster a big old thumbs up, subscribe, post a comment, and I'll see you next time for some more Elden Ring.